What's up, guys? It's your boy Jermaine Houghton here. Haven't done any videos since last week. It's been kind of crazy around the house, and I'm working on getting a different setup for my other computer. I'm doing this on my laptop. I like to do most of my analysis on my big setup. I just feel more comfortable moving around on that. I'm doing this on my MacBook. But that said, with the elections and everything this week. Today is Tuesday, November 8th. Haven't taken any trades all week. That's very rare for me. I usually would have been in at least 30 to 40 trades by now, in and out. But I've been treading lightly. I don't like that a lot of the brokers have changed their margin restrictions. Some brokers aren't guaranteeing stops. A lot of uncertainty around the election. I'd rather wait around and play the volatility. So that's my plan. But just throw something at you guys, keep you guys in the loop, see what I got going on. I've been watching this New Zealand CAD. It's very nice uptrend, as you can see, just to get you guys used to drawing trend lines and everything else. It's in a pretty good uptrend. Pretty nice uptrend, been moving up significantly. The Canadian dollar has been very weak, and this has moved up for the last week or so. So it's in a very nice uptrend. A lot of my trades sometimes are counter trend because I do see some pips going the other way. Now this was our previous resistance, and we broke above that. We have a breakout. So now what I'm looking for is a move back into these areas here. Okay, we've completed what the market wants to do. At every time, the market is only seeking out certain price levels that it wants to go touch, right? So this market completed its move. Most moves complete at extension of 127 or 161.8. This move here is completed inside of a 127, right inside of here. So I'm actually going to take a low risk, high reward trade here. I'll be short here at 98.16. Stop will probably just go a little bit above here, right? I don't need to risk much because this completion, I can possibly just put my stop right above this high. But they do have an interest rate decision coming out for New Zealand tomorrow, so that should probably cause a little bit of volatility. I don't want to get taken out by the spread. So I'm actually going to be short here. I'm already in. I got a couple positions that's profitable. I'm going to be short here, and I'm targeting back down here inside of these 95, 96 area, which is like 180 pips. So I'm going to be risking around 30 or 40 pips to make 180. Now that's 4 or 5 to 1. So that's why sometimes I can take these counter trend trades, because I'm risking a small amount to get a huge amount. So I can be wrong 3 or 4 times, which I rarely am. But I can be wrong 4 or 5 times, and one trade will pay for them all. Okay? So I'm going to zoom down to the 4-hour chart just so we can get a better look at this. All right? So this is what we're looking so far. You see it started, it's already rejected that area. Here I have a moving average. This is a 20-period moving average. This market has rolled this moving average all the way up. It's broken it once or twice down here, and it's pulled right back on it. So we've got a break here. Which is usually when the moving average breaks, it's a swing the other way, possibly to pull back to the longer term average. Okay, so that's my trade. I'm going to be on this New Zealand CAD. Let's do as we usually do and draw this up with our risk to reward. Let's see if we can get that here, and we'll be taking a short position, and our position will look something like this. I'm already in, but you can get in right now. It's still plenty of pips to the downside. And my stop loss is going to go somewhere around above this high. So let's say I risk 50 pips, and my target is back down here, possibly come to test this trend line, which will be around 300 pips. Now that's my final target. This market gives me around 100, 200 pips. I'm going to lock some profit in and move my stop loss to break even, right? So this is actually a 5 to 1 risk to reward trade. Easy trade to set up. Like I said, I'm already in this. Probably ride it out, see if the see if New Zealand cuts their interest rates like everyone is expecting and take some profit on that. All right. Well, that was another high probability setup for you guys. Just if you like how I did the analysis, hit the subscribe button. If you have something you want me to break down, something you're looking at, and you're iffy about getting into the trade, just send me a message. You can either hit me on Twitter it's at DREAD_Y on Twitter. Send me a message. I'll be glad to break it down and send it right back to you. All right.